All right, well, moving to this serious topic, it is a heartbreaking one, and the response so far is shocking. Less than 24 hours after New York City police officer, she was murdered in cold blood on the job, and New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio hopped on a plane over to Hamburg, Germany to help rally the anti-Trump resistance.
Father Jonathan Morris is here to talk about this, but first, you have a unique connection with this slain officer.
Well, this happened just a few blocks from my parish in the Bronx, and I was able to meet her just a few weeks before she was killed. And what a reminder that these police officers every day, especially in the hot zones of New York City and other big cities, they know they're putting their lives on the line, and they do it. And here she was, just a lovely, wonderful woman, mother of 3, and a few weeks later, she is assassinated in cold blood.
Festival that you met her.
Yep. Yes. You know, the reason why I think it's strange that that our mayor de Blasio went off to Germany to protest G20, he can make his decisions. That's one thing. But at this moment, what is it that makes the United States what it has been historically? Number one, the character of its people. But number two, it's the rule of law. That law is not only taken seriously by citizens, but enforced. And enforced even by putting your life on the line. And I think Mayor de Blasio had a great opportunity to underline that and to say, I am canceling this trip. I'm a mayor. I'm not a political protester over in Germany, first and foremost. I am going to be with my police officers. And this was a moment that I think he missed. Why
not do that then?
What's that?
Why not do that? Why not step in and say, my #1 job as mayor of New York City is to make sure that the men and women that are protecting all of us, that they feel safe, that they know that I have their back. That is about the easiest decision a mayor could make. You know,
Abby, he did do some things. He was there, for example, at the hospital, which is literally a stone's throw from my parish, at 3 in the morning after she got shot. He was there. But then he made a calculation. I'm going to go to Germany, and then I'll be back in time for her funeral on Tuesday.
But he wasn't just in Germany. He was with these rioters. He was with these protesters that sent sort of the opposite message of love, right?
I'm with you. I don't get it. Obviously, his priorities are different than what we might expect.
Well, do they reflect the priorities of those that would re-elect him? I mean, ultimately, this is a pretty liberal city that full of a lot of folks that want to resist. I mean, is that part of it, too?
Our city, New York City, loves their police officers. And I think
that's true, too,
when you get to a certain tipping point, we say, what is the priority? What is the priority? In my opinion, our policemen, our policewomen need support like never before, especially in these hot zones.
Let's talk about that. I'm sick of talking about de Blasio. Let's talk about the family. Have you spoken to the family? And in addition, is there anything we can do to support them?
I don't know the family. I met her once, but she was right there in the neighborhood. And I think number one we can do across the country is to thank our police officers. Go up to them and say thank you, because it is real. There is hatred for police. There is misunderstanding of what the police does. The police are there to protect us in our neighborhood, a rather tough neighborhood. We are so grateful for them, and we need to underline that.
And to that point, Father Morris, when you go out on the plaza, we have a number of officers that are around the plaza when we do our segments out there. When you thank them, you brighten their day, and they are so appreciative every single time that one of us does that. It really underlines your point.
Absolutely, absolutely. But, you know, life is short. This woman decided to put her life on the line, knowing that her kids might be without a mother. And she did it for a greater cause, and some things are worth dying for. And that's a good reminder, too. She did it.
We won't forget her service.
Thank you.
Father Morris, good to have you with us.
Thank you, sir.